the vibrant capital of the Philippines. Nestled on the eastern shore of Manila Bay, this bustling metropolis offers an eclectic mix of rich history, cultural heritage, and modern attractions. Manila's energetic atmosphere invites visitors to embark on an exciting journey through its diverse neighborhoods, iconic landmarks, and endless activities. And insulated from the chaos and choked streets are some of the largest malls anywhere in the world. Today we share the top 10 best things to do in Manila so you can plan a trip and experience all the exciting attractions and activities this beautiful city has to offer. Starting with number 10, Manila Baywalk. The waterside promenade on Manila Bay is special in the evening when you can watch the sun go down. Those gleaming waters were the scene for the Battle of Manila Bay between the United States Navy and Spain in 1898, which ended in a decisive American victory and brought the curtain down on the more than 300 years of Spanish rule. The Baywalk is 2 kilometers from the American Embassy down to the cultural center of the Philippines and has a line of palms buffering it from the busy Roxas Boulevard. At number 9 is the Intramuros. The oldest part of the city is all there was of Manila before the 20th century. It's a tight grid system contained by sturdy 16th and 17th century walls and is a big contrast to the high-rise cityscape around it. It was the capital of the Spanish East Indies from the 16th century to 1898 and has the appropriate churches, courtyard palaces, and administrative buildings in beautiful colonial architecture. A few attractions on this list are in Intramuros, but look out for the statue of King Carlos IV on Plaza de Roma, the newly restored Ayuntamiento building, and the Puerta de Isabel II gate. At number 8, Chinatown. At first glance, Manila's Chinatown doesn't seem like a tourist spot. It is noisy, a bit run down, and the traffic is often in gridlock. But it helps to remember that there has been a Chinese trading presence in the region since the 800s, and this quarter, known as Binondo, grew as a neighboring town for the oppressed Hokkien Chinese immigrants and their descendants throughout the Spanish colonial era. It deserves your time for the Kwang Kong and Singguan Buddhist temples and the herbal stores and vendors along Ongpin and Carvajal streets. At number 7, Rizal Park. At the southern limit of Intramuros is a park and plaza integral to Philippine history. Independence was officially declared here in 1946, when the patriot Jose Rizal was executed in 1896, bringing the Philippine Revolution to a head. The monument at the spot where he was killed was erected in 1913 on the 17th anniversary of his death. It holds his remains and is guarded day and night by soldiers from the Marine Corps. At the western end, the Quirino Grandstand, with a capacity of 10,000, was set up specifically for the Independence Proclamation in 1946. At number 6 in our list, Fort Santiago. Built in 1571, the military base for the Spanish government was in the northwest corner of Intramuros, close to the cathedral. The Battle of Manila took its toll on the compound in the Second World War, but a lot of this was subsequently restored. The monumental main gate has the Spanish coat of arms below a relief of the Spanish patron saint Santiago Matamoros. The fort is also somewhere to connect with the Philippines' independence movement. At number 5, SM Megamall. The second largest mall in the Philippines dwarfs even the Greenbelt Mall and is the 4th largest worldwide. You'll find it in Ortiga's business district, which now has more than 800 stores, having just opened its new fashion mall. The stores here are aimed squarely at mid-market fashion shoppers, out for bargains at shops like Gap, Topshop, Uniqlo, H&M, Mango, Bershka, and Zara. Part of this enormous complex is the Mega Trade Hall, hosting international events and conventions, a skating rink, a bowling alley, multi-screen cinema, and 2 separate food courts. At number 4, Malacañang Palace. The presidential palace made international headlines in 2016 when the new President Rodrigo Duterte refused to move in because of ghosts. If you're braver than him and want to see it yourself, you must plan and book a tour in advance. The palace was built in 1750 for the nobleman Don Luis Rocha, later becoming the summer home of the Spanish Governor-General. Since then, it's been a residence for every Spanish and American governor and every Philippine president except for the incumbent. At number 3 in our list, Star City Theme Park. If you have youngsters with you, there are plenty of options for days away from the crazy streets and seedier parts of the city. Generally, these can be found around malls, like the branch of Kidzania at Bonifacio Global City. Where Rizal Park meets Manila Bay, there's Ocean Park, showcasing the marine life of the Western Pacific and South China Sea. Right next door to the old Elks Club buildings is the Museo Pambeta, a hands-on museum approaching science and world affairs in child-friendly ways. At number 2, Ayala Museum. In Makati, there's a museum about the Philippines' art, ethnology, and archaeology in the large, air-conditioned former stock exchange building. There are 6 main permanent exhibitions, dealing with traditional Filipino maritime vessels, embroidered silk worn by the Philippines' 19th century elite, porcelain as a legacy of 1,000 years of trade with China, and works of art from the 19th and 20th centuries by artists like Fernando Zobel and Juan Luna. Check out the number 1 places in our list, Manila Cathedral. Founded in 1571, Manila Cathedral has suffered fire, earthquakes, and war, and the imposing monument on Plaza de Roma today is the 8th rebuild. That does nothing to detract from the site, and unlike San Agustin, you can go in even if a wedding is in progress. The cathedral went through a restoration a few years ago, and Pope Francis gave a mass in 2015, not long after it reopened. Things to watch for are the high vaults in the nave, the reflective marble floor, and stained glass windows designed by the 20th century Filipino artist Gallo Ocampo. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite things to do in Manila? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.